Whoa! All right, after two Neros and a zero, I finally made it out of the yellow deli, and I am getting back on trail and walking north towards New Hampshire. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. All right, this is where the AT splits away from the Vermont Long Trail and keeps going north. Every day get a little closer to Maine. I'm feeling pretty fresh though after taking like 3 days off. Well, 2.5 days off. I did get, 6 miles in there before I cheated that day. I'm a freaking cheetah. Cheetah! Whoa, that was close. All right, I got out of town kind of late, around 10 a.m. or so, and I've done about 10 miles. It's like 3:30. I wanted to do 7 or 8 more, but getting out of town so late, I'm just not feeling it right now. It's only 3:30, but I think I'm just gonna stop at Stonybrook shelter, set up, and chillax. Yep, 10 miles. I'm officially done for the day. Already set up. I'm gonna chill, go to sleep early, and get started really early tomorrow and bust out probably at 21 or so. Whew. Good to be out of the vortex though. I loved the yellow deli. I had a good time there. Ate a lot of good food. Hung with a lot of good people, but I'm glad to be out of town for sure. Alright, it's about 7 a.m. and I'm leaving Stonybrook shelter after a pretty good night's sleep. Nice chilly morning. Get me started early, get me moving fast. I'm going to shoot for 21 miles today. I'm trying to get out of Vermont and into New Hampshire within the next 3 days. That's the goal. So let's go. Interesting. Woo. All right, this is where I was shooting for yesterday. It's about 7 miles from where I started this morning. It's only 0.1 up here. There's a ladder going up on the roof so you can go up on this little deck and get a really good view. So I'm gonna head up here, go up on the roof, eat a snack, and keep hiking. Alright, so you know Vermont is maple syrup country. Well, there's actually people collecting maple syrup right here on the Appalachian Trail. Check it out. See all those tubes? It's all maple syrup tubes. Looks like these aren't completely hooked up, but that's what they were. I'm not gonna make this 22 or 23 mile day. I'm like 19 into my day and it's almost 6 o'clock already. And I'm climbing a very big mountain. It's pretty steep right now. So I'm gonna go 3/10 of a mile more up this mountain and there should be a field where I can set up my tent. I stopped at the last creek back there and filled up 3 liters of water to get me through to the morning, so almost home. Woo! Alright, I'm officially home for the night. I've done just about 19 miles, I think like 18.6 or 18.7, and I just brought a bunch of water up to this mountain. And this is what I'm going to look at when I go to sleep. I'm going to get an epic sunset right over there. So yeah, this is home. – 5 a.m. I am already hiking. Got to try to make it to Norwich, Vermont by noon before the post office closes because I have a box there. So, fingers crossed, let's hope I can make it and not get lost in the middle of the woods when it's pitch dark out like this. Alright, I'm making pretty good time. I've made it to West Hartford, Vermont. Down here is a bridge to jump off of, which is a pretty awesome bridge. And I know there's a trail angel up here named Linda who gives thru hikers free sodas and some snacks. I'm hoping she's awake right now. And I'm hoping I can make it to Norwich in time to get this box. So far it's looking like I may just make it, as long as I don't spend too much time here. Alright, I'm chilling here at Linda's place. As you can see, she's got the big AT symbol up on the barn. But she lets hikers sleep up there and camp in her yard. It's a pretty awesome bridge over here across the street, which under normal conditions I would probably jump off of. But it's a little chilly right now. The sun isn't out. I jumped off it in 2016. And I actually stayed here in 2016 with my buddy Spuddy. We both stayed here before we ventured north to New Hampshire. And this is Linda. Linda, thank you so much for everything you do for AT hikers. How long have you been doing this?
Forever.
Forever?
Forever.
Forever. So yeah, Linda's an awesome trail angel. And like I said, this is my second time staying here. Thank you so much. And I still owe her a jar of honey from Hawaii.
Yeah,
so
I reminded him when he walked up.
yeah, and she remembered when I got here. So I got to make sure I get that to her. Thank you, Linda. Alright, so I've made it to Norwich with time to spare, and I'm at the post office. And I'm going to head in right now because one of my subscribers sent me a resupply package. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's a big box.
There you go.
Thank you. Wow. Holy crap. This is from one of my subscribers, Rachel Clark. Sent me a nice little card here. Plenty of TP, and it's nice and soft. Look at all this food. This is like a full resupply. And oh my god, look, straight from PA. Tasty cakes. Man, look at all the tasty cakes in here. There's oatmeal. Look at all the snacks. This is like a full-on resupply. I'm not gonna have to freaking buy anything. Oh my god. Pumpkin seeds and tuna. Oh man, look at all this. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Rachel. This is like way more than I expected. Leaving Norwich towards the state line, about to get out of Vermont. Yeah! Bye-bye, Vermont. Hello, New Hampshire. Alright, so the trail goes right through Hanover, New Hampshire, and it actually goes right through the Dartmouth campus as well. One of the cool things about Hanover is they actually cater to thru hikers. There's a bakery right up here where they give any thru hiker that comes through a free donut, and then there's a pizza place down the road which gives all thru hikers a free slice of pizza. Super cool. So I'm gonna go hit up this bakery and get a free donut. Time for free pizza. Alright, so I finish up my free slice at Raimundo's, and I walk down behind the ball fields where the Dartmouth football team was practicing, and there's a bunch of tent sites there. So I set up my tent, and now I'm walking back to town because I left my phone and my battery plugged in at Starbucks. So heading back to Starbucks, chill with my stuff, charge everything up, and then it's back to the tent, back home for the night.